My name is Heji Rashdi.
So with one word,
Oh gosh.
just one word, can you describe the state of the world right now?
Revealing. I mean, I think a lot of the things that we are seeing now that are coming to the surface have always been true. And it's just the circumstances that have allowed everybody, or most people I should say, to at least see, what's actually happening and, the machinations of everything that we don't see if we're not actually paying attention or if we take the things around us for granted. So I think now everybody's kind of coming to the realization that there's a lot of unfortunate things happening in the world that are happening under our noses.
What challenges have you faced this year?
While everybody, well, not everybody, let me stop saying everybody, while a lot of people I feel like have been facing hardship within their careers and financially, I feel like my hardship or my difficulties this year have come more so from inside. And because of everything that's happening, I feel like it was an environment in which all these things that I haven't worked on myself before have come to the surface as well. And so, yeah, I would say more so internal struggle. And so, for example, relationship with my father, something that I have not really come to terms with for most of my life. And 2020 has helped me to usher in a new mindset that is open and that is willing and that is conducive to a new relationship with him.
How would you say you've grown as a person from these challenges?
I would say the biggest way in which that I've grown this year is really realigning my priorities with what rings true to me, what's authentic to me. Especially living here, working in fashion, working in, art just in general here, you get caught up in all the BS and all the image stuff and all the clout chasing stuff. And even if you're not participating in it, it's hard not to be influenced by it because it's constantly surrounding you. And so I feel like for most of my time being in New York, my mind has been clouded by that, and this year was the first time where I've been able to really listen to myself and do things that are genuine to who I am. And so a lot of that has been rediscovering things that brought me inspiration and really broadened my horizons as a kid. So I've been rediscovering video games and books and things that really challenged me to push my perception of reality. And so, yeah, I would say that that's how I've grown the most, is just by doing things for me and not because other people are doing it or because I feel pressure to do it because, I need to make money or whatever. It's more so just things that I do for me. I've been taking up 3D art, which is kind of interesting. I never thought I'd be doing that. And it's been really cool. It's been really challenging. It has really taught me to rewire my brain just in terms of paradigms, I guess. For example, going from Photoshop to a 3D rendering program is a completely different, set of cards. And so it's been fun to kind of scratch that part of my brain.
If you're hopeful, what are you most hopeful for in 2021?
In 2021?
Yeah.
I think the thing that I'm looking forward to the most, kind of going back off of, how I grew, going back to that question, I'm excited to see everybody else kind of come into their own as well. And I'm excited to see the ways in which people fulfill themselves on a spiritual level, if you want to take it there. I'm also, on the other side of that, I'm also excited to see, people who have been pushing, all this injustice and other BS in the world. I'm excited to see them kind of fade into the background finally, and just really let people who are authentically themselves come to the forefront. I think it's about time, so I'm ready for that shift.